You know what, guys? I just can't with this team. Honestly, freaking terrible performance once again from Barcelona. We are essentially out of the Champions League for 2 years consecutive, and I don't even know what to say about this performance. I mean, we're currently sitting after 4 games with 4 points in the Champions League. Just how terrible are we as a team? We've spent over 100 million euros this summer in order to compete for the Champions League, not to just survive out of the group stage. It's been an absolutely stupid performance from Barcelona. Xavi has been terrible today in terms of his decisions as a manager. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This was an absolutely terrible performance from Barcelona. Just so many things wrong, and honestly, it comes down to one thing again, which has hurt this team for so long now. It's actually becoming a joke. Once again, our defending was terrible. The defending was just absolutely, literally terrible today. I mean, we started with essentially what looked like a back four with Alonso, Eric Garcia, Piqué, and Sergio Roberto, but it was really a back three, a back two at times, with really only Piqué and Eric Garcia as the defenders. I mean, if we're in a situation where we're only dependent on both of those, especially Gerard Piqué, we're done. We do not deserve to get out of this competition. Piqué was absolutely disgraceful today. His time at this football club, as great of a player as he was in his prime, as great of a legend as he is for this club, his time is up with Football Club Barcelona. He can no longer be playing for this club. His defending is terrible, has absolutely no pace, and even after all of that, he's still sucking so much money out of this club. It's an absolutely terrible performance from Piqué. I mean, Eric Garcia, we finally thought that it was his resurgence, but no. It's so bad. This is an embarrassing loss from Barcelona. Honestly, there's so many things I can say about this team, but this is disgraceful. The fact that Barcelona have now made it so difficult for themselves to get out of this group, it's crazy. We are in a situation where not only are we not the main people responsible, but it's the fact that Inter have to lose to Victoria Plzen or Bayern Munich. And along with that, we have to beat both Victoria Plzen and Bayern Munich. I mean, beating Bayern Munich has been one of the most difficult challenges ever for this football club. And really, we have to go and do that. And who would have thought, like honestly, let's be honest here. Who would have thought in the beginning that Lewandowski is going to be playing in the Europa League? Who would have thought? No one. It's the same situation with Cristiano Ronaldo. No one would have thought that with Lewandowski. But based on what is going on right now, not only is that looking like a possibility, it is looking like almost a certainty, because no matter what we do in the next 2 matches, unless Inter do something terrible against Victoria Plzen and lose, we've got no choice but to actually get out of the Champions League and play in the Europa League. So many terrible performances today. It's honestly heartbreaking at times with this football club. At one moment, it seems like everything is going so well. Another moment, it's just everything is going so wrong. What a terrible day this has been for Football Club Barcelona. 92,000 fans at the Camp Nou today. 92,000 of them coming here cheering in one of the most difficult times for this football club. And we can't do the most basic thing, which is really go out and win when we really need to do that. Against an Inter team that has been very depleted, this should not have been a problem. But with the way that we've been playing, with the decisions Xavi made today, this is nothing but deserved. In today's lineup, Alonso, I don't even know why he exists. I don't know why he's at this football club. Does not deserve anything, to be honest. Has no pace, has no end product, is one of the worst footballers to play at this club in recent years. Honestly, it is actually crazy what is going on. It is such a disappointment to see what is happening today. And honestly, look, I'm just getting another stat today. Lautaro Martinez has not scored 8 matches in a row for Inter Milan until today. It's just everything goes bad at this football club. We are honestly one of the most unlucky football clubs in the world, but also one of the worst football clubs when it comes to big moments. And we really need to do something. There is just nothing in this team. The only players that I felt like did anything today were Dembele, who I thought was good, but again, so wasteful. Lewandowski, who managed to score 2 goals just because he doesn't want to play at the Europa League. And other than that, who else performed well?